Hello, my dear students. Welcome back to Biology at Prajit. Did you know that India's tiger population was once on the verge of extinction? How are tigers, rhinos, and the great Indian bustard being protected today? In this class today, we will cover wildlife management, protected areas, Wildlife Protection Act 1972, and major conservation projects all in one shot for undergraduate, postgraduate, NET, and SLET appearing students. Introduction. Wildlife management is the science and practice of protecting wild animals, their habitats and ecosystems to ensure their long-term survival while maintaining ecological balance. Its major objectives are conservation of biodiversity, prevention of species extinction, habitat protection, ecological balance, sustainable development and reduction of human-wildlife conflicts. Protected areas in India. Protected areas are regions specially designated for wildlife conservation. There are five major types: national park, strict protection, no grazing or cultivation. Examples include Jim Corbett, Kaziranga, Sundarbans. Wildlife sanctuaries, wildlife protection with limited human activities. Examples include Vadra Wildlife Sanctuary. Biosphere Reserve, large areas conserving biodiversity and sustainable human use. Examples Nilgiri and Nanda Devi Biosphere Reserves. Conservation reserves protect migration routes and ecological corridors. Community reserves managed with local community participation. Management planning in protected areas. Effective wildlife management depends on scientific planning, habitat management, grassland management, water hole creation, removal of invasive species, afforestation and wetland restoration. Population management include wildlife census, camera trapping, radio telemetry, genetic studies. Protection measures include anti-poaching patrols, wildlife crime control, drones and GPS tracking, GIS mapping. Human wildlife conflict management solutions include solar fencing, compensation schemes, wildlife corridors, community awareness programs. Research and monitoring studies on population ecology, animal behavior, disease and climate change impacts. Community participation, ecotourism, environmental education and alternative livelihood programs play a crucial role. Wildlife Protection Act in 1972. The Act of 1972 is the backbone of wildlife conservation in India. Its objectives are protection of wild animals, habitat conservation, prevention of hunting, regulation of wildlife trade, establishment of protected areas. Important schedules: Schedule 1, that is highest protection, tiger, rhino, elephant. Schedule 2, high protection. Schedule 3 and 4, protected species. Schedule 5, vermin species. Schedule 6, protected plants. The Act also established the Wildlife Crime Control Bureau or WCCB to combat wildlife crimes and illegal trades. Project Tiger. Project Tiger was launched in 1973 to save Royal Bengal tiger. Objectives were protect tiger populations, preserve habitats and reduce poaching. Major tiger reserves include Bandipur, Kanha, Ranthambore and Sundarbans. Challenges are poaching, habitat fragmentation, human-tiger conflict and climate change. Project Rhino, the greater one-horned rhinoceros, is mainly conserved under the Indian Rhino Vision 2020 program. Major habitats: Kaziranga National Park, Povitara Wildlife Sanctuary, Orang National Park, Manos National Park. Challenges include rhino horn poaching, floods in Assam, habitat loss, disease outbreaks, etc. Great Indian Bustard Conservation. The Great Indian Bustard is one of the world's most endangered birds. Main conservation efforts are grassland protection, captive breeding programs, underground power lines, satellite tracking, etc. Major challenges include habitat destruction, power line collisions, low reproductive rate, very small population size. So we can conclude that wildlife management is a multidisciplinary approach involving habitat conservation, scientific monitoring, legal protection and community participation. The Wildlife Protection Act 1972 along with Project Tiger, Rhino Conservation Programme and the Great Indian Bustard Recovery Programme plays a vital role in protecting India's wildlife. However, continuous efforts are needed to tackle poaching, habitat loss, climate change and human-wildlife conflicts. So my dear students, if you Found this lecture helpful, please like, share and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to press the notification bell so that you never miss our upcoming zoology and ecology science lectures. See you in the next class and happy learning. Thank you.